Hi, are you in the human resources profession? Do you want to know how to build creative human capital for your HR team as well as for your organization? If yes, this video is for you. Hi, my name is Dixon, and today I want to talk to you about how to build creative human capital. Specifically, I want to share with you 3 ways that you can start building creative human capital, starting from your HR team and expand to your organization. Now, why understanding this is important to you? Because in the future of work and in the future of HR, creativity is one of the key human skills that you need to help develop, because creativity is the quality that separates the human beings from the machines and robotization. And no matter what industry you're in, you need to help your organization to generate new ideas in new products, new services, as well as new processes. So no matter what industry you are in, you need to care about building creative human capital. Now, what are the 3 ways that you can build creative human capital? Let me share with you below. The first thing that you can do is to focus on the individual mindset. That means you need to help your HR team to build up the creative individual mindset. So what does that mean? That means you need to share this mindset, new mindset called why not? Why not? That means the first shift you need to help them to do is to shift from saying cannot to why not. Stop saying cannot, start saying why not. It's a small shift but carry big implications to you. So what does that mean? For example, in your HR business, let's say you need to revise the payroll system or you need to revise the recruitment process. A lot of time, your colleagues in the HR team may say, oh, can't be done, haven't done that before. That is no good, because that shuts down all the possibilities. So instead of saying cannot, you should get them to say why not. Okay, so whenever you propose something new, right, say why not. Say why not first, and then figure out the details later. So that is the first thing about individual mindset. The second thing that you can do to build creative human capital is focus on infrastructure. So what does that mean? That means the way you do things, the way you do your HR job, right? The process and the environment in which HR tasks got done. So you need to build a creative infrastructure, meaning that you need to bring in some new elements, some new way of doing things into your existing processes. So let me give you an example. So let's say you are involved in this recruitment. Okay, so a lot of time when you do recruitment, you will go for those traditional channels, right? It could be posting online or posting your job on the website and so on and so forth. But increasingly, you need to think out of the box. You need to use other methods to recruit good talent, because good talent is difficult to come by nowadays. So let me share with you 2 examples. One example is from this public relations firm called Alderman. It needs to recruit some PR, public relations professional, but instead of just doing the normal recruitment, they actually organize like local meetups in different business communities, and during the office off hour, that means after work hours, they gather them together, and then through all these local meetups, they identified good PR talent. So that's one example. Another example is this furniture company, IKEA. What IKEA does was something really creative. they need to recruit some people to join the firm, and instead of like advertise on the internet, they actually print out the job advertisement and insert that into their flat pack furniture boxes. So when a customer took away the furniture box, went home and opened it up, right, the job advertisement is right there. Okay. You can't run away with it. Like almost 100% reach. So that is another thing you can do to build up the creative human capital. It is focusing on the infrastructure, meaning building the creative infrastructure. And the third thing that you can do, right, to build creative human capital is to focus on ideas. Ideas, meaning that you need to encourage your HR team to come up with creative ideas, come up with new ideas. So you need to ensure that, right, you run different brainstorming sessions, run different hackathon sessions, encourage them to post out new ideas. If they are a bit shy to share ideas, I ask them to write it down in a post-it or write it down online. Encourage them to share as many ideas as possible so that you can improve your HR practice. So I hope these 3 ways are useful for you to build creative human capital. What are the 3 ways to build creative human capital? Number 1, focus on individual mindset. Build creative individual mindset. Number 2, focus on infrastructure. Try to build a creative infrastructure, meaning that bring in some new elements to your existing processes. And number 3, ideas, meaning that you need to encourage your team to come up with new and creative ideas. So I hope this sharing is something useful. And if you want to know more about how companies across the world and how HR departments across the world are embracing creative HR and workplace practices, you are most welcome to connect with me, because I have created something what we call the list of 16 unorthodox and creative HR and workplace practices. So I can share with you. I have a list, and in fact, let me see if I can show you. Okay, so this is one. This is the list of 16 creative unorthodox HR and workplace processes. So if you want to grab a copy, connect with me and just say yes, please, and I will be able to send it to you. So once again, this is Dixon, and if you like this video, make sure that you click the subscribe or the follow button, and also share with your friends and colleagues. Let's start building creative human capital and focusing on the 3 I's: individual mindset, infrastructure, and ideas. Cheers.